Okay, so here is an assessment and record of the damage. This is where we sit now. The top end is off. Once taking the top end off, it decided to leak a bunch of oil through the bottom. Big puddle there from where I just rolled it back from. But here's where we are. We got some shop rags in there. The connecting rod here is pretty chewed up. It looks like a lot of heat damage, etc. Some scoring. The inner race still seems smooth. Doesn't. I'm not sure if it's supposed to have free rotation in there. It doesn't. It seems comparably smooth. As the front cylinder seems fine. Both have a little bit of side to side, no up and down. Same side to side, no up and down, but I'm pretty sure that this guy is toast anyway, so it's gonna have to be replaced. Yeah. So that's where the engine sits. Probably gonna have to pull that bottom end out and fucking open it all up, whatever. On to the bits and pieces. We've got a rear side here, front side here. This is the main fender. This fucking piston blown a hole. The exhaust side scored up real good over here. Chunks taken out. It's pretty chewed up. There's a couple dings like right here that I assume came from debris on the underside that got caught up. The intake side has some scoring. It's not as bad as the exhaust, but still obviously not good at all. Yeah, pretty bad on there. The wrist pin, so it looks like it's still pretty smooth. A little bit of a scoring issue there. Rear valves and combustion chamber. No real evidence of head gasket failure at all, which is nice, I guess. Intake valve seems to be running cooler than the exhaust. A lot of like spotty black deposits, in this type of right here, like this kind of, I don't know, sooty stuff. That this side seems worse. It's got more of this kind of a carbon ridge built up, but more than a ridge. This is like some bullshit. That's all built up. A lot more built up on the front cylinder. While we're here, this is the front combustion chamber. Intake got more white on it, maybe running hotter. Yeah, like I said, the noticeable deposits on the inside is worth knowing about. Those deposits also translate into the cylinder. They're on the inside there. That's on the front side. Rear side, surprisingly, does not look as scored as I expected it to be, but it's still there. It's over here, and to a lesser extent on this side. I guess that piston must have taken most of the damage. Front piston, we got, what is this, the intake side for here, scored up, same type of thing. Exhaust side, same type of thing. It looks like it's all below the skirt for the most part. Rings still rotate free. The rings are definitely seized in the rear. Wrist pin. Swear it doesn't look so bad. Yeah. The wrist pins I had to beat out. Put a I'd put a socket extension, 3/8 socket extension on the inside and knock it out of the piston. This piston on the connecting rod, the rear one, was very tight on this type of rotational axis. Front cylinder was nice and free. It had all sorts of free rotation around the end of the connecting rod. Rocker arms seem to be fine. They move. There's nothing bound up there. Yeah, that's where we're at currently. So I assume it's pull the engine and yeah, super.